Hello everybody, this is D King by your book granny here with the book battle for you. Oh yeah, this one came to me as a surprise because I didn't realize I could get both books in the same month from two different subscription boxes. This one over here is my Goldsboro copy, and this one over here is my Fairyloot. So I'll be keeping Goldsboro over in this corner. We're gonna keep Fairyloot in this corner. Let's let this battle begin. Well, I will say, first off, that this story, The Night Ends with Fire by KX Song, there we go, KX Song, is off take from Mulan. That's its inspiration, the Mulan. Y'all remember that? Where she was like, she went into the army instead of her dad, blah, 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 that sort of stuff. It's a great movie. It had that little Mushu, the little dragon on and stuff like that. It's a version of that, okay? So, a version of, not that one, but that one was taken from the story of Mulan. Okay, so that's what we're doing today. So first, let's look at the covers. Now, I will say the Goldsboro version is actually the UK cover, whereas Fairyloot reimagined the cover. But they're both beautiful covers, so you can't go wrong. There we go, the edging. And let me go to the back. There we go. And that's what tipped me off to I had the book. It wasn't the title of the book. When it said Never Trust a Dragon on the back, that's when I realized, hey, I have this book. It's the little things, and I'm always complaining about writing on them books. And then I read the writing. I'm like, oh, that's the same book. Okay. So there you go. I think both covers are lovely. I do like this one better because the dragon is more distinct. He's in here too, but I just like this one better. I like the hit on the nose better. Okay, let's look at the edging. Okay, let's get the bottom edging. There we go. Okay, let me turn it and to the side. I don't really have a preference on the edging on either sides. I really don't. Because when I have it up on the shelf, people aren't going to be able to really tell it that's part of the dragon anyway. And this one has pretty colors on it, so I mean, yeah. Okay, so that is that for that part. Let's see. Let's take these covers off. The Fairyloot one came with the art card that has the theme for the month on it. Goldsboro doesn't do that, so let me put that there. I got to put back with the book when I'm done with it. Goldsboro also doesn't do alternative covers, so let me go on and get this cover off of here, the Goldsboro one. Let me show you the alternate cover for Fairyloot. Now, one of the reasons I'm going on and doing this video, if you guys want this, I suggest, okay, at the time of filming, okay, because you can come back to this much later, but I suggest whenever these books come out, you guys go ahead and look at them and decide if you want to get them or not, if you haven't already gotten the order, because the price jumps up way afterwards. Initially, when a book first comes out, people go on and sell it closer to at price. So that's one of the reasons I'm going on and doing this battle, so you can decide if you want one of these two books or if you want them both. And don't forget also, like for instance, Goldsboro, they might have some of these on their website still. So even though I got this in the monthly subscription, a lot of times they sell the books afterwards if they have any extras. So, just a suggestion, save some money, y'all. We need money for them books. Books. Okay, so let's look at the hardcover now. Here we go. This one's Goldsboro, this one's Fairyloot. There we go. I'm trying to put it so that the foiling shows nicely. They're both really lovely, but I love the Fairyloot one better. That is just amazing. But they're both very nice. Goldsboro, Fairyloot. There we go. Okay. Show you the spines. Goldsboro, Fairyloot. It's hard to see with that foiling on there. I like this black on the orange that Goldsboro has. Fairyloot wins this. And on the back, I don't know if you can tell, but that's a phoenix coming up out of there. This is beautiful. I will say Fairyloot really did that thing on this. It's really nice. Okay. Okay, from the front to the side. There you go. Okay, let's open these bad puppies up, okay? I'm gonna do one of these at a time. I'll show you the end page. Now, I think this is also the end page if you get a limited or a special edition from like Amazon or something like that. I think they also have this on the end page, but I'm not sure. I might be lying to you. I might be thinking of a different book. I can't remember. You will have to look it up. This one's Goldsboro. Okay, I like that. That's nice. And this one is Fairyloot. They put the little gold foiling on the dragon's scales. So they're both okay. They are both okay. Okay, now let's go to the back ones. This one's Goldsboro. And it's the same as the front. And let me go over to Fairyloot. I know I keep on having to switch books, huh? There we go. They're both lovely in their own way, as they say. I'm just loving this Fairyloot book better, to tell y'all the truth. Just to tell y'all a little bit of truth. Okay, Fairyloot has the author letter. Okay, now let me show you what Goldsboro has. Since they don't have an author letter, they do something different. So let's switch over here to our Goldsboro. They give you a real signature and numbered copies. Okay, Fairyloot signature in there, of course that's electronic because it's part of the author letter. Okay, Fairyloot has at the back of theirs, she has annotated things. Let me see, extra content, annotated. I think it's chapter 22 if I remember correctly. And I do not believe Goldsboro does that. Let me go check to make sure. Yeah, Goldsboro doesn't have that. Okay, let me see. Yes, it does not. Okay, so just making sure I ain't cheating y'all or anything. So that is it for the two. They're both lovely additions. I do prefer the Fairyloot one, though I absolutely love this dragon spiraling up this little, this not dagger, this katana. So that is nice too. I love them both. You can't go wrong. This one's Goldsboro. This one's Fairyloot. Like I say, at the time of filming, these, I just got both of these this week. So go over to Mercari or wherever you go get your used books and go find it if you want it before the price jumps up to some crazy number, okay? So you guys have a fantastic day and see you at the bookstore. Bye-bye.